All right, so it's Monday morning, but that doesn't mean we can't throw some laughs in here and there. And hopefully we'll get a few laughs in with the discussion we're about to have now. We have Adewale Joseph Akomolafe, popularly known as Eteye, the comedian. Welcome
Thank you so
back
much.
to TVC.
Yeah, proud to be here.
Oh, wow.
Back home, great place with the apple.
Yes, so. Now, he is the convener of the comedy show Laugh Out Stress in Lagos, Ibadan, Abuja, and Kaduna.
Very soon abroad.
Very soon.
We are moving.
Soon.
We are moving. We are moving.
In fact, I've been so gingered to see, to actually talk about this because I know you've done quite a bit in the industry over the years.
Yeah.
But you're taking this not just from Lagos to Ibadan, you're taking this all the way to Abuja and Kaduna. You need to talk about the journey and why those particular locations.
Okay, as a comedian, you know, learning from the king himself, Ali Baba and Ben Gade, kind of force. You know, comedy is all about business, not just for fun. You need to understand that comedy is a business, not just for fun. You must have that drive that you want to become a comedian. But after becoming a comedian, you also need to understand the business aspect of it. So it's not quite easy, but you need to understand that if you want to make it in life, you need to work hard. So trying to work hard, after having it in Lagos for some years, you need to move the market too.
Okay.
It's a business, you move the market.
So wait, are you sure you're a comedian? You're not a motivational speaker?
No, at all. But, no
I don't know, I'm getting a little confused.
Like I said, I'm a businessman.
Okay.
I'm a businessman, yeah.
And how has the business been going? I think you were on one of our shows about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So since then till now, how's the journey been?
It has been fantastic. You know, if you ask maybe a foreigner, how is it, they will tell you that they have been working, but Nigeria will say it's God. It's God, but also it's hard working, and we are making progress. We are doing research. We learn from the bosses and then we're putting it into reality, and it's paying for us.
So what exactly has changed with because you are the convener of Laugh Out Stress.
Yeah.
Now everybody is under a certain level of stress, especially in the urban cities. And you've picked 4 urban cities in Nigeria to take this show to. But you decided to focus on stress. When you even hearing the word stress. Is stressful.
It's stressful.
So let's talk about the theme.
Even the convener of the show, like I'm telling my fans out there, if they don't buy tickets, even the person that is doing Laugh Out Stress, so that I will not be stressed, they need to come for the event.
Okay.
So, you know, Nigeria, we are passing through stress. But the best thing we can do as a comedian is to make people to laugh. After the doctors, the next place is comedy shows. Even some doctors recommend a comedy show for you. You need to relax. And when you come for Laugh Out Stress, it's an atmosphere, it's comedy, it's family friendly. It's for families, you can bring your children. But be rest assured, once I open my mouth to crack joke, you must be healed.
My focus right now is on the season of you putting this event together. A lot of people pick different times of the year. Some pick December, some pick summer. You decided on March.
March.
Why specifically March?
March has been, I started one of my comedy shows, not Laugh Out Stress. I started in December.
Okay.
Between that, before that Redeem Congress.
All right.
But later I now understand that as a comedian, you need to have your own specific dates and time. So there's a timing for everything. So now, in Lagos, we have March.
Okay.
It was only last year we did it in April because due to our sponsor, we got, the delay was much, so we have to shift it. But every March then, since 2015, it has been March. So we have Lagos in March, we have in Abuja in July, then we'll move down to Ibadan. Normally it's in April. Then we'll move to Zaria, Kaduna State, October.
So there was something key you said now, since 2015. So 2025 makes it 10 years?
No, 25, we make it 11 years in the city of Lagos.
Wow.
Yeah.
11 years
11
doing
years
this.
in the city of Lagos.
And there must be a reason why you've been able to be so consistent. Who are you attributing this to?
Actually, there's something about me. Like I told you, I have some of my senior colleagues that I learned from, like Ben Gade and kind of force.
Okay.
I don't give him the credit. If everything I'm doing is through Ben Gade.
Wow.
You know, before when I started comedy, I can't speak Yoruba in weddings. I learned that from him. So if you look at the way Ben Gade does his own show, the advert, the energy he puts in, I'm also using the same thing. The day you stop learning, you can't make progress. So I'm learning from the bosses there.
So I have to ask a bit about the comedy industry now. There are a lot of comedians. A lot of them are even on your list of, supporters. for this particular event. Have you ever felt like, you know, it was a bit saturated? Have you ever felt like there was, you know, probably some other area you could try out?
If I get that question,
I'm talking about the competition
in the industry.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you are loaded, you'll be needed.
Are you sure you're not a motivational
No. I'm just
speaker?
trying to tell you. If you are loaded, you'll be needed. I'm not the kind of comedian that say, I have my own fan base. I know what I have. I know what I can give. I'm not in competition. I'm only in competition with myself.
Wow.
I know what I can deliver. I know where I've entered. So there's no competition for me. The only thing I compete with myself. I just want to be better than yesterday. That's why when you come to my shows, what you are seeing last year is not what you will see this year. And we're making it. Somebody told me and said, Eteye, bring your show to the island. I was just smiling. I don't want to call names. I have one of my friends that did show on the island. Till today, the guy is still paying debt.
Wow.
It's not as if I can't do on the I can pay for the hall. But in the business aspect, you need to have your sponsors that will foot that bill. So if you don't have the sponsors, you have to move. They say cut your clothes according to the, not the material now, to the texture. You know,
to the amount of fabric
I'm telling you to avoid going back to the village.
In fact, but you are definitely going places with this particular project. Let's talk about who's joining you on this. Quite a few names on your list.
Yeah, we have Kenny Black is coming. He's my good friend. And then we have Damola, the comedian. We have Benga, the Inca, the Force. We have ATM. We've got Olak, Gerald Olak from Osun State. That's my state. We've got the young guys still coming up because I believe they gave me room to get to this level. So we have to also create a platform for them. Like me, I told myself, I said, if they don't invite me, they don't invite you to any platform, create your own platform. So this is my platform. We have young guys from Kaduna. We have Love Product. We have Captain Sivadi. Then there are many.
I was actually going to touch on, you know, comedy in the North. Like, so for instance, the type of jokes you crack in Lagos. Okay. What's the difference between the type of jokes you crack in Lagos and those you crack in the North? Yeah,
you know, I'm born and brought up in Kaduna, Zaria, precisely. Okay. And then, you know, I told comedians, if you are going to the North, don't just say because you are popular in Lagos, you want to go to the North. You need to understand some of their languages. Like me, I can speak Hausa very well. Okay. Even in Lagos, once I'm doing comedy, I have a character on my, as content creator, I have Malam Goloko. So if I'm speaking, that's why easily I can penetrate into the North. I speak Hausa very well. So if you are coming to do comedy in Kaduna or Zaria, you must be ready. Even though you don't know anything, you must know how to greet in their language, just to make sure that you and the audience, you guys flow very well. So creating a connection, no limitations on type of jokes you can crack over there? Just make sure you deliver well. Okay. You study the environment and just you go straight to the point. They laugh there too. Okay. They laugh very well. All right. But so this is sounding so rosy and so, you know, great. Like this journey has been super sweet. It has been good. What is that? Let's actually touch on some of the challenges you've had. So because I foresee a lot of you know, great things ahead, not bad things, obviously. Great things. But what about those speed bumps? How have you been able to surmount all those hurdles? Like I said, there's something about me. I don't believe in disappointment. Do you know there's something you've said like 20 times today? Yeah, I like that word. There's something about me. Very well. like I told you, can you see it again? I'm saying it again. There's no, moving, there's going to be rough times. There's been discouragement from your colleagues, people you try to help, and then when they get there, they just forget you. But you know, you don't expect reward from men, only from God. So I keep doing my thing because I know at the end of the day, everybody go do all right. So there's been challenges, there has been ups and downs, but we keep moving because I know where I'm going. And very soon, we are very close. The thing goes soft, everybody go do all right. Amen to that. Now, I know there has to be a central theme for this particular year's event, which is already stress. Are you bringing some health professionals to come and, you know, enlighten people on how to... That's a good idea. Are you sure you won't add me to your production? I'm telling you, that's a good idea because it's stress. We need to do checkup. So that anybody that their BP is high, we can just concentrate on them during the venue, give them comedy because we will have different sections, different comedians to attend to everybody. So if we have those that have their BP high, maybe somebody like Kenny Black will handle that aspect. Okay. Then those that their BP is a little bit low, Damola will take care of that. So I guess we'll talk about that. I'm going to touch on something else that's very key. Okay. You know, a lot of
in the industry, you have quite a few comedians who have, over the years, upped their game when it comes to performances, and they've brought other things to the stage. Are you staying pure as a stand-up? That's you, the microphone, and the stool, or are you bringing in some other kind of theater to this particular event?
This edition, the theme is the call. When I said the call, I know some people will be asking, what's the meaning of the call? I'm not trying to be religious here. I have a calling. And I know my journey in the comedy industry, it has timing. You can't just be in comedy forever like that. So when I say the call simply means a new side of me. So after the show, they will see me maybe preaching.
Okay.
So I say maybe it is. So when I say the call, that's the theme.
Okay.
It is gradually receiving a call from God to do His work. You understand? But on the day of the show, you'll be seeing my other side of singing. I sing too.
Wow.
I play drums, so you're going to see Eteye in different form.
Honestly, we've definitely got loads to look forward to when it comes to this particular event. March 2nd, Eteye is going to be on stage. Laugh Out Stress will be coming up. It's great to have you in the building.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys, let's take that quick break. We'll be back after this.